Conley, yun yung McDaniel sa Randall. Gabard na, Gabard. Bakit kasi yung first pag go, ba't kasi yung ganito? Parang bilang ganito dapat yung first pag. Biglang baba rating na ito ni Body.
Na 3-pointer yan. Si Westbrook.
Kaya 7-7.
Puro 3 points kada nanonood.
Unang laro ko ata dito kay Hilda. Nasa 80 plus. Sige nga, gagamitin ko yung ganito talaga lang.
The NBA on 2K Sports.
Iwan ko lang ng iwan uno mo, bahala. Iwan ko lang ako uno mo. Walang mag-help, tuwawa no.
And it's Conley in at point guard. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pons make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at the 5. And Grant having a lengthy bench, so important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Crosses over. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Curry with it. Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Outside McDaniels. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And it's Green missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job, and he's got the kind of position.
Curry goes in. Tries again. Minnesota with the rebound.
Early.
Giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing. That's
in transition, here come the Warriors. And here's Butler outside. And Conley grabs the miss.
Gone
just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Counted.
Gets the bucket.
Nothing short of explosive. Curry taking it away and finishing the break by himself.
Now here's Edwards. Guarded closely. Stolen by Green. Up and over Conley.
Curry,
no good. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Out of bounds.
Now here's Edwards, defended by Pajemski. Here's Conley.
Grabe yung mga switch namin din.
Rebounded by Green.
Mga health din namin.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Down low.
Go.
Back to Butler.
Ilang kasi.
Just 5 to shoot. Moody passes to Butler. Oh,
Uy!
rejected by McDaniel. And it's going to be a 24-second
Bagal.
violation. They turn it over. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive
That kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of
Haba pa
hustle.
naman yun. McLean.
Ay, parang jump shot eh. Pinipigyan.
Mali mo dyan maganda.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Ito carry yan eh.
Conley against Curry. Edwards
Wala.
for 3. Can't hit that one.
Meron yan.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Up and over Conley.
Bang! Wow, bobo ka talaga.
Man, I thought he was making
Kaya
that
natatalo eh.
That's some aggressive defense.
Edwards
Wala.
uses the glass to
Tama
finish
ka.
the layup.
And just working his way inside, keeping
Bigyan
Edwards
na nga ng
out of the
spotlight,
paint
mga
is
kampik.
not an easy task.
Sino po GSW? Ganyan sa personal yun eh. So,
Steve
na
Kerr
ba?
gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just
Nice.
so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of
Oh,
game,
okay.
and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thank you for that.
Ay,
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's
Swap.
career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, BA, I
Walang spot tang laro natin.
multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor, especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Spin, 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 spin.
Still without a bucket. Back to Pajemski.
Spin
6
nga
to
siya.
shoot.
Gumagal. Alam ko, ang easy
Pass to
ah.
Moody. Over Conley.
Bang!
Moody misses. Minnesota leading by
Magaling.
4. Randall outside.
Hindi, nantay ko yung screen na nila si Kerry. Hindi nila
Outside
naiisip.
Edwards. That's in.
Yun.
Coming off an
Hindi
assist
pa
from
tugma yung
Randall.
isip ng
Edwards got 5
isip ko sa aking team ko.
And this is how confident Edwards is.
You know.
Feels like he can sink these
Diba?
shots
Pala yun.
whenever
Hindi
he wants.
tutugma.
Green, the pass to Curry. Fires the 3.
Puta, like.
Knocks it
Ay,
down
puta,
from
shoot.
distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real
Ano ba
confidence
yun?
at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game.
Edwards pa na.
Butler on the wing.
Ay, nasasagot. Uy! Paul!
Heels checked in for
Bakit?
Curry. And the Timberwolves
Circle
also
ako dun.
making a change.
Ah, hindi ko nakita.
Tapos nag-switch na ako. Hindi ko alam na kumagat.
Nakita ko na si Kerry. Nakapokus na yung isip.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the
So,
first
nawala
quarter.
tuloy si Kerry. Pinashot niya yun.
Now here's Conley.
Pangit lang switch natin ha.
Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Body heal.
Now this is just
Mas
too
baba
easy
ng
for
rating niya.
Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Why?
Butler. And
Unted.
there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Peyton comes in for Moody. And it's Curry
Kahit
in
bilang
for
guys.
Pajemski.
Tuto
And the
pinasok si Kerry. May
Timberwolves will
tuto
go
talaga
for a
si
different
Steve
look
Kerry.
here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Why?
Miller comes in for Julius
Type B.
Randle. Edwards, he's checked in for McDaniels. And
sa
it's
to, ay,
Steven
pinilagay
Kenzo in for Conley. Now here's Edwards.
Yan, yan.
5 to shoot. Here's Reed.
Uy, hirap na hirap.
Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And Steve
Time out
Kerr
to, parang
goes
close yung
timeout.
hero.
He wants to review the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So both teams making some changes here. 8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Curry. And the
Boom!
shot's good. Curry's got 11 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And here's Edwards outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now it's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Curry and Heel to the sharpshooting backcourt. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Reed's got his first basket.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Alexander Walker. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Reed.
Match na yan eh. Kaya na nga sa pen.
He trades it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
The 3 from Curry. Can't get it to drop.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in.
For him, it's fun to miss that shot. Just to make that shot. I think he was anticipating the way the ball there.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Pajemski
comes in for Hield. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. Now here's Alexander Walker. No points yet. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Curry against Conley. 17-foot shot on the way. Curry's shot is off. Curry with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Outside, Alexander Walker to the middle. In the post, guarded by Payton, and he gets it to go. And now a 7-point Minnesota lead. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Draymond's energy gets in the game right now, and he's attacking.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Oh, Green with a block.
Chase down pala yun. Gary pa
Oh, good D by Edwards. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Curry. 11 points in the game. Creates inside.
This is just a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert.
Yes,
Picked by Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker.
Yeah.
He can't hit that time. Good D by Payton. There's the three. Easy
Late lang, late kick eh.
Curry.
Well, if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
And let's talk about Draymond
Good
Green
thing.
for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back. Whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable revelation to his intelligence as a defender.
Kasi si Gawing, ay bigyan ni coach ng playing time.
Making sure of it.
Good song.
How do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Right side, Kuminga. Back to Curry. Lets the three fly.
Wow!
Defensively,
Nice
they
thing.
get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow.
Ay, good.
I hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they
Ay, nabangko na si Gary. Tamang team play yung natagis.
From 1978 to 2012,
Gago.
they made the playoffs
Still.
6 times.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Can you say natural leader?
Mamay lang ka po.
Conley is especially
Ang ganda ng take up mo
effective
eh.
offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
It's McDaniels on the wing. And it's all from three-point range. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Green. Pass to
Hindi ka
Hield.
tumulay.
Outside, Pajemski.
Skin.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. And he makes it on the
Pajemski
layup.
yung gabi. First serve na nga yun eh. Nag-improve na nga yun, nagpapakitang gilis. Nagbunga yung pagpapakitang gilis.
Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Conley. Here's
Dami
Gobert.
namin.
And some
Ay!
nice there to end the quarter. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
So, 46, 19 points again. Mabilis ba si Edward?
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Yun na.
The Warriors trailing. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant, one of the two. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds now.
Ay.
Now guarded by McDaniels.
Ay, Diyos.
To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. Conley passes to Randle.
Wala.
That one's good. And it's
God,
Conley
Jim.
who picks up the assist. Randle's got 6.
You can see Randall just seeing some open court in front of him, accelerating.
Nalito, sabay ganun. Counted!
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound. Maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Sakto lang galaw niya, hindi mabilis.
Outside Edwards.
Uli.
Stolen by Butler. 2-on-1 as they jump
2-on-1, dakdakan mo. Uy, ang bobo ko talaga.
Pass to Curry.
Ay, kaya ko na to. Uy,
A deep three.
iwan ako. Good maliit.
Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Moody. Edwards finds Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
At the offensive end, Gobert isn't always this aggressive, so it's really good to see.
Here's Curry.
Siyempre, ina-under eh. Wala nang tao pagka-under eh.
Conley looking for an opening.
Uli.
Pass to Gobert.
Okay, yun na, nalito na tayo.
He drops it from range. 5 points in the game.
A nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
Now Curry. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Looking to get back on track. Oh, the breakaway. Edwards gets it done on the run.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Uy, ano ba yan? Hindi kasi sa kanya, kinuha. Si Butler nakaduwa ko dito.
The kick out to Edwards.
Boom. Hindi mo lang natuhod sa mukha.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be
eh.
aggressive. Because when he is, he forces the
Bas lang
defense's
yun.
hand.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
He had a really rough game at the line last time out. Struggled to get anything to drop.
The last one's off.
Kasi das lang.
Well,
Ball
we know
down flight.
Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with. That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around
Hindi yun, putang pa. Hindi kong saan. Hindi
to
kong...
be a 40-point scorer. My goal is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end.
Hindi ko maano. Hindi ko mabasa kung saan pupunta defense.
And Brian, he is good at his job.
Okay.
Playoff
Step back.
Jimmy is a real
Subo
thing,
pasok.
whether he'll admit it or not. Oh, good D by
Pagod eh.
Edwards. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 7. The baseline J. Rebounded by Green.
That's gotta frustrate
Kaya tayo guys, napapagod na ako.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And Steve Kerr calls time out here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Warriors trail by 7. Right side Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
Well, that's a tough one there from Draymond Green. As tough as they come.
Pass to Randall. Picked by Gobert. Randall's got room. Nails the wide open jumper. Randall's got 8 points.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Who poked away?
Nothing.
Green, the pass to Curry. And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside.
Wow. You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
Curry finds Green.
Panis. Lobo talaga yung si Green.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Edwards
Ay, wala.
to Gobert.
Play pala yun.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Tries to spin move. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively.
Uy, binawian, no?
Green.
Panis!
Whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Di pa napasok si Nuno kasi yan.
The fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
And he's good on the second. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards looking for an opening. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Payton with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Okay.
Here's Curry. Soft touch off the glass. Curry's got 28.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's
And Chris Finch calls timeout.
Yung last, wala.
They might see
Wala
some
lang ano.
changes. Coach
Wala lang
potentially
alam sa
looking to
tira ng
adjust.
kakampi.
Now the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Kuminga comes in for Pajemski. And Hield is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Tipped.
Okay na naman, bakit nga?
The Timberwolves will take it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do
Saan
at
tinuod
all
yan, ah?
with that turnover.
Wala ka. Wala. Magaya ka sa GC.
Randall outside. 32 seconds left in the third. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Golden State is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Hield. Outside Kuminga. Clark against Hield.
Uy.
Here's Butler. Butler unfazed.
And Butler just taking that motion right through contact.
Here's Dillingham. Here's Reed. Out to DiVincenzo. For three, Randall. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
The defense has to be besides themselves.
Ay,
That terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
Hindi kasi tinitingnan
Anthony
ko.
Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ito classic.
Ang galing na ako sa nakaraan.
Sa akin.
Panalo ko sa
No.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Ang hirap mag-defense pag di mo kabisado ay.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Gary Payton second.
Amen.
And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5.
Pero naging ako sa team.
Hield against DiVincenzo.
Baka mo yun.
And the basket by Hield.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
Clark left side. Ingles against Kuminga. Now here's Ingles. Tightly guarded. Clock at 6.
Hindi ko kakilala yung hawak.
Here's Clark. Out to DiVincenzo.
Wala.
Shoots over Curry. No good there. Off the double clutch. Warriors trail by 5. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Right side, Kuminga. Inside. Stolen by Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Hield. The shake. Edwards, no problem with the contact. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, want to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Inside, Edwards lays it in.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Here's Curry, driving in. Right wing.
Nice screen. Ito mute up.
Curry with
Step back in.
I like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Curry against
Wala, na-injured dito naglalabas sama ng loob. Kahit din.
The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here.
Oh, baka patalaga pa. Ay, go! Sino yun? Di, circle eh.
That's a textbook example of
Seal
the
siguro.
transition take foul rule.
Ano nangyari nga?
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he
Kaya
seems to
namin.
have on
Kaya nga ako na
the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
And Minnesota making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for Clark. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
Kami.
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a
Katayo lang.
officials can be sure they get it.
Katayo lang eh. That's name. On God, sabi ni Gary, on God. I did not.
They've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a
Stand,
challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
If you're just joining us,
Uy, di tayo
here, we're
kasi.
just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Randall. Oh, he drains
Anong
it. His
bobo niya, no,
sixth
Green?
make in 9 tries so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Gobert with a screen on Curry.
Ay, wala.
To the paint.
Wala
Gobert
green.
passes to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Why?
Here's Potemski. No good that time.
Hindi nagpapakita ang gila si James.
Gobert. Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Butler. McDaniels from long range. Potemski grabs the board. Potemski's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Why,
Curry does a great job of selling that up fake, and he forces the D to react, and they make the mistake.
And that one falls for
Pila,
Curry.
nag-abol tayo.
And so Curry nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets
Pagod si Gary, wala kasing
the
katulog.
game gets close.
And here's Conley.
Sneaky.
Randall on the screen. Shot clock
Amen.
expires. 24-second violation.
Tayo maangat eh. Yan, Butler. Punta full charge pa siya, wala siyang ginagawa eh.
On the wing, Curry.
Ay.
Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler.
Oh!
With the steal. Going all the way to the rack. Here's McDaniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
That couldn't have gone better for them.
Grabe
They're
tayo.
playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style. And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Edwards.
Ayop naman.
Edwards bringing the heat.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating them.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Ay, naka-Diyos ko, Lord.
Here's Curry. Now off the inbound. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 35.
Good work from Steph Curry. Gets open and makes it look easy. Wow.
Hindi kasi kami sa dahil ko kaya pag-awan ko.
There's
Ang
a minute
umanos.
12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Randall. Shot clock at 6. Conley passes to McDaniels.
That clock violation.
Can't connect from short range. That's tipped.
Wow!
Stolen by Conley.
Kami, tinapon.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last
People can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that tune.
Pilitin.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth.
Utang ina ng green. Ano ba yan? Dapas yun.
He loves erasing shots.
Uli.
Every chance he gets, he'll take
Uy! Amin, natuhod eh. Sayang, pangin yun. Bakit trip ba?
For 3, Randall.
Wala.
And it's cleared by Steph Curry.
Jerry, there's
And the
time out.
Warriors with possession here. It's a
Wow,
5-point
mas
game.
wala.
And he's
Ano
fixed
wala?
it. And he's brought them within 2 points now. Wow. That
Dito na
takes
si
the
Moody.
nerve right there.
Not backing down from this
Siyempre,
one.
Moody to
The
eh.
game is close. He kicks it
Oo,
up
bago
again.
papatin niya. Atin to. Di kita mo na yan.
Outside McDaniels.
Gago.
Here's Conley.
Ano yun? Ang pangit ang kukula ngayon yan. Nakakayamot.
They've got a big lead.
Yeah, looking for a miracle.
Lahat ang bigat dalhin pag switch ko.
Opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in
Nasa ere pa lang sige, nag-switch na ako eh. Bigat tayo gumalaw.
They're trailing by 4.
One drip, sayang test ni
What do you
Buhat.
think is going to be their best move at this point?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And they foul intentionally.
Clear
Now, they're
path,
gonna have to do
clear
that
path.
again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Last seconds eh, clear path.
Just a
Daya nyo
must-foul
naman.
situation to stop the clock.
Seven seconds left in the fourth
Sayang,
quarter here.
Mini.
And he commits the
Niyakap
intentional
pa eh.
foul.
Itawan na eh.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Kaya baba.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point
Gago
ball game.
bumalik.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line.
Pasok
It's such a big situation.
Ano ba?
So we see the Timberwolves
1-0.
get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
For 8. 21-14. Yun.
Bird 7-7. 1 for 3 years. Jump shot ah.
3.7, 18. 3,000. Ah, 10.
Yes.